Hi everyone, it's Senator Fred Akshar with another update from Albany. This week my Senate colleagues and I passed the Senate's budget proposal on our way to the final state budget deadline on April 1st. The Senate's One House budget is a responsible spending plan that promotes affordability, opportunity, and security. Here are a few highlights. We reject every single one of the new taxes and fees proposed by the governor, totaling more than $1 billion, including a new tax on internet purchases and new DMV fees. New Yorkers already pay more than enough in taxes. What they need and deserve is real relief. The Senate budget provides it. We decouple the state and federal tax codes to prevent New Yorkers from taking a $1.5 billion state tax hit as a result of the recent federal tax changes. Since property taxes are a top obstacle to affordability, we extend the property tax rebate check program and reject the governor's cap on STAR benefits so that every taxpayer gets all of the relief that they deserve. And we begin the process of phasing out property taxes altogether for seniors so they can afford to live in New York, not leave New York. Unlike some in Albany, we recognize you do not balance the budget by raising taxes or suing the federal government. You do it by controlling spending. We cut taxes for small businesses so they can use the savings to grow and create thousands of new jobs for workers. We advance a comprehensive regulatory reform package to cut red tape and eliminate regulations that are unnecessary and duplicative, and prevent businesses from succeeding and growing. We end the Startup New York program created by the governor because it has not worked, and we redirect $44.5 million in advertising money to initiatives that do. We need a smarter, more comprehensive economic development strategy that focuses on lowering taxes, lowering energy costs, less regulation, and creation of a more hospitable environment for businesses. We provide record funding for local schools, an increase in $1 billion over last year. And to ensure that every child has access to a first-class education and the opportunity that comes with it, we provide more funding for non-public and charter schools. We increase income thresholds to help more New Yorkers who are struggling with the high cost of higher education. And we protect taxpayer dollars from being used to give free college tuition to individuals who are here illegally. We restore more than $10 million of the governor's proposed agriculture cuts and provide an additional $5 million in support to the state's #1 industry, and advance key elements of the conference's Growing Strong plan to boost agriculture, protect family farms, and create new jobs. We make new investments to ensure our schools are as safe as possible so teachers can teach and students can learn, starting with a provision to allow districts to put in place an armed resource officer that's fully aidable at their option. We create a school services mental health coordinator program to identify, address, and report issues of mental health before situations escalate or tragedy occurs. To increase readiness, we require schools to conduct at least 2 active shooter drills per year. We propose the largest ever state commitment, $265 million, to address heroin and opioid abuse and get individuals the treatment they deserve and they need. As long as the need is this great, our fight will continue. The Senate provides $1.2 million in additional resources, an increase of $800,000 over current funding levels to support initiatives and recommendations of the Senate's Task Force on Lyme and Tick-Borne Diseases. The Senate provides $10 million in funding to the 21st Century Counterterrorism Technology to secure public areas and airspace. As part of the Senate budget resolution, we affirm our strong support for amendments to both the civil and criminal statutes of limitations to further protect children from dangerous sexual predators. You can read more details on the full package of reforms included in this year's Senate budget proposal by visiting my website, akshar.nysenate.gov. If you agree with what we've proposed, please contact your assembly member and the governor and urge them to include these measures in the final budget. Thank you all, and God bless.